high-performance leadership. Ravi will be giving this speech. It's going to be the conclusion of his high-performance leadership project. The speech title is Goal or Process? Goal or Process? Ravi.
Thank you. I would have used that pen, however. I would like you to, just for a moment, think about something you did when you were a child, maybe 7 years old, a kid. One of my fond memories is to go to an area where they would dump these sands before they would be used to make the houses, the concrete walls, or the pavements. Me and my friends would go into that area, the sandy area, make those small castles, maybe tunnels through the whole area, and just have great time. Today when I look back and look at all the days and the years that have passed since we made those sand tunnels, or castles if you may call it, I think of what we have done between those sand castles and the things we do today. It's a journey that we have traveled. Each one of you have taken a journey from place where you grew up to the place where you are. Even if it is in part, there was a transformation that happened between when you were in grade 3, grade 5, or 10 versus now. My fellow Toastmasters, high-performance leadership for me was actually a journey. However, this journey did not last years. It was just 3 months. And I had a goal. As part of high-performance leadership, it advised that I form a committee. I had a committee of Ruth, Susan, and Mark Kavidra, and I encouraged them to do their high-performance leadership. My vision as part of this whole process was, think about a dream, something what our forefathers of this country had. Maybe a really dream that can be a vision. So my vision for the club was, how about having this room filled with members or guests, 30 members attending every meeting. Think about a time when you will have challenges in scheduling people. Hey, I want to give a speech. No, this is my turn. And you will have that challenge. That was my vision. The mission, which finally transformed the vision into mission, was to make riverpark distinguished by March of 2009. Now, some of you who are new to Toastmasters may ask, what is Distinguished Club Plan? Or these Toastmasters who are notorious for using these acronyms like CC, CL, DCP, AC. Well, DCP stands for Distinguished Club Plan, and I will share this with you. Is something what I wanted our club to have. Meet at least 5 of the goals. Best case, meet all the 10 goals. Each of the speeches that you give forms part of a CC, or competent communicator, or competent leader. So my vision was that all of us are working on those educational awards. The officers are working in getting the club going. The membership is at its peak. Guests are attending. There is awareness in revenue. And everything that forms part of that excellence that leads to Distinguished Club Plan. March of 2009 was my goal. I started this project in November of 2008. The project usually runs from, the Toastmaster year runs from July to June. So I took the small window within this 12-month window to set a goal for me and for the club to see if we can accomplish this. Did we meet the goal? If you want to ask me in one-word answer, no, we did not. Why? Well, according to the sheet here, it says that you should have a net gain of 5 members, or your club should have 20. We started our club year with 15. We are right now at 16. People left and have new people join. Some of you, like Justin, Ali, Sharab, and Nicole, who could not make it to any of the meetings. What I also wanted to do was have us make it simple for us to run the meetings, not struggling until the last moment. Who's going to be the toastmaster, who's going to be the evaluator or speaker? There is a quality. When there is a quality in meetings, you feel like coming to the meetings. You want to give speeches, you want to be evaluated on anything you do. Works like you have had your 1 hour's worth of lunch hour meeting. That is what I wanted to accomplish. I also wanted us to be recognized by Office of Administrative Hearings and the other small units which we have in Department of Revenue. And last but not the least, what I also wanted to do was do something for my fellow employees. When I look back at my childhood, we had lots of fun. We played together, we would go for excursions, we would go for movies. Well, that was not something for humanity, but it was a fun time. What I wanted to do was take what I had loved when I was a kid and do something which I would have done as the judge said when I got my citizenship. Do something for the community, volunteering. And I chose Toastmasters and the challenges that is inside that. To work on it, work for my fellow members, the clubs, the organization, and last but not the least, for people who work at Revenue in this building or the community. That was the essence of this high performance leadership project, the excellence through teamwork. I personally believe that I have succeeded quite a bit in that process. Some of you attended the How to Improve Your Management Skills. That is something that was an hour-long seminar. We have never been able to do that at Revenue. We have 3 more coming up, and I will pass on the flyers later on. We have 3 more scheduled in leadership. We have a couple of other speakers who will be coming to Revenue, and that was also part of this. How do we build up this excellent environment and excellence through teamwork? What I have learned is that a lot of these goals were achieved not just by me, but working with a team of people. And almost every one of you was involved in this process, some in a small manner and some which were part of this whole process. If I were to take this high performance leadership and the experience I learned, here is what I have to say. There is an area where I need to improve, and that area is to work effectively with team. I sometimes feel I am a lone soldier or I am a one-man army, and that should not be the characteristics of true leader. If you really want to be a very successful person, you have to work with a team. Sharab is going to be heading a pretty big organization. She's representing the Tibetan, I forget the name, but an organization where she's part of that. Holly is a local president. She's president of the local chapter of Meals on Wheels. And all of you, in some way or the other, will be working with a team. So if I were to share something which I have learned from this process to what you'll be doing, I would encourage you to think about teamwork. Understand the needs of your people on your team and take the energy that is part of the team to move yourself forward through the times. Maybe it is days, maybe it is weeks, months or years. May you have a wonderful time. Madam Toastmaster.